Happy birthday to you. Are you one? Are you two?
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on.
All to be surprised. Okay. So I just want to take this time to welcome you all here to celebrate Willie Jean's 40 twice. 40 times 2. So, hi. Were you surprised?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So, we're going to get this moving because you guys have been so patient. I'm going to ask Reverend Dukes if you can please come and bless the food right now.
Happy birthday, Jean.
Thank you.
I'm over here. Let us pray. Our Father God, we thank you for this very special day in the life of thy servant and our dear friend, Willie Jean Long. And now, Father God, as we prepare to celebrate her birthday, we ask that you will bless the food that has been prepared for the nourishment of our bodies. Bless the hands of those who prepared it. And bless those of us who will partake of it. This we ask in Jesus' name and for his sake. Amen.
I actually asked Miss Tressie, if you could please come up and say a few words about our honoree, please. Now! Mrs. Tressie, give her a hand. Yeah. Coming up there, just lovely. So can you just tell us how you know Auntie Jean and how long?
I don't want to tell you how long, but well, 100 years ago, May, who's sitting at that table, brought Billy. We call her Jean, we call her Billy, we call her Auntie, we call her lots of things. But at any rate, she brought Jean up to my house for a cookout. We were making the stuff. Jean went in the kitchen, started working out, and we've been friends since. My kids, that lady over there, was a baby. She was 6 years old. And through Jeannie, I met, Jeannie and May, I met Tony, I met many, many people. But she has gone through graduations. Gingy, she was an afterthought, because she was much younger. But anyway, through Jeannie, I got to know Tony better, and they lived at one time, at that time they were living at 640. That's another story. But at any rate, Jeannie has been everything to all of us. She can be as mean as she can be. But if there's a crisis, Jeannie is there. She is there. For the good times and the bad. She won't say I'm sorry, but she'll make you okay. found her, and I'm so glad that we met.
Thank you. Rev, can you please come and say some kind words?
Amen.
My words will be brief because
Mike.
my words will be brief because I've been restricted. I was instructed to say a few kind words, and there's not many kind words that I can say about Willie G. Long. I'm glad you already told everybody that she's mean. But in all sincerity, Jean has been a member of our church. She joined when my father was pastor back in the late 70s, I believe. And she has been there ever since. Many of the members of our church.
Someone put it on mute.
See, you told me it was on.
There we go. Yes.
Now it's on. Now I can take my text. Jean has been a member of our church for years. She, along with Hazel Works, Sister Prelo, Lois Young, others, they worked our kitchen for years and years. No need to tell you that our church had the best food in town. And we're very proud of that. I can go on and on and on, but you know what I'd rather do, if you don't mind? Because normally when I call Jean, my car has the kind of technology so that I can talk to somebody on the phone and it's on speaker. Not only my car, but also my phone. And normally when I call Jean, she recognizes, because of the call ID, that it's me calling. I say a few words, and she says hello. And then my wife says hello. And then that's the end of my conversation with Jean, even though I'm the one that called. These two go on and talk for about 30, 40 minutes. And finally, I asked if I could get a word in edgewise. So I'm gonna ask my wife, let it come. They always have so much to say to each other. I'm gonna let my wife say a few kind words about Willie G. Long. Oh, by the way, Julie, we accomplish when we love.
I know you do.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to be brief, probably briefer than my husband, but I just want to say to Jean that I love you. And you're kind-hearted, and you will help anyone in need. And we all, I think everyone here can attest to the fact that if you need Jean, or she even thinks you need her, she's right there for you. You've been a wonderful, great friend to me through the years. And I just love you so much, and I just thank God that Tanya and Susan and so many others have put this wonderful occasion together so that we could honor you and show you just how much we really love you. And may God bless you with many more.
Yes. President is going to play this message for you. Do you want to say who it's from, or you just want to hear it? Huh?
I'm not surprised we've remained friends over these many years. I'm sure that when we met as 20-somethings, without discussion, we knew that our relationship was for the long haul. So we began with no false narratives, no games, and the ability to speak our own truths. Say what you mean, but don't be mean, was the unspoken touchstone that has brought us to this day. Having known you for over half a century, we've shared so many milestones, fun stuff, serious and sad days, and so many joyous and lovely achievements. It's been a blessing. Not everybody gets to celebrate 80 years of life, and not everybody gets to celebrate it with friends. Our lives are intertwined, connected by time and events. We're connected by memories. Ultra Suede, cakes, rolls, popovers, the Bahamas, Florida, on the short list, by our circle of friends and by our families we know as if they were our own. So on this day, know that we are there as Martina joins with me in celebrating you. We will think of the smiles and laughter being shared, the great food, and so many friends in the same place. Continue to be blessed with the goodness of His grace. And my friend, continue to love me as I love you. Ruth and Martina Terrell. Thank you.
They worked together, or maybe 50 years ago. And then, anyway, at any rate, Jean got to Ruth through Dee Brinkley. Dee Brinkley, her significant other, and I knew each other from Howard. So this circle gets larger and larger. But at any rate, I just wanted you to know about Dee Brinkley and Jean, and they've continued the friendship. They haven't worked together for more than 50 years, but they have remained friends.
I don't want to get back to it. So, Auntie, I'm going to tell you that I had a tremendous amount of help from Tressie and from Dolores Brinkley. But let me tell you something about Dolores Brinkley. She's your friend for sure. I think you guys were born together and separated at birth. But I know that she was hard on Susan and I because she loves you and she wants to make sure that this was right. So I'm going to ask that she please come at this time and give us a few words. She wasn't going to make it. She wasn't going to make it today.
I said to Susan, when I got the flyer, I called her, not to Susan, to Tanya, and said, what time? And I said, you know, I'm an event and meeting planner. You remember that?
You said it to me, you said it to Susan, I think you said to like 5 people here.
She said to me when I walked in.
She said to you.
Organize stuff, and I said, what time is it going to be? And I said, I can't say if I'm coming unless I know what time. But at any rate, in the meantime, they did send me an invite. I decided to come because I would not let my friend Jean, because we were at the New York City Housing Authority together. You remember that? Yes. Okay. And then Jean has done many, many cakes, and I was talking to her the other day. I was trying to get a feel for what was going on. And I said, Jean, I've got to go back to North Carolina. Unfortunately, I lost one of my sisters recently, and they have been married for 64 years. And my brother-in-law is having a really hard time. So we are going back and forth. Sisters that are remaining are going back trying to help him. So I told Jane that I'm going to North Carolina. She said, well, I'll make you a cake. And so I said, well, okay. And then we decided, I said, do you know some fish? Do you remember Kathy, who used to get all these fish? So she said, you know, I love fish. And I almost gave it away, my friend, because I said to her, I started to say, I'll bring the fish to you on Sunday. And then I said, and so I didn't give it away, but this is a phenomenal event. And she's gonna make my cakes. I will pick them up on Tuesday. I leave for North Carolina on Wednesday, and then I will bring her fish on Tuesday. You got it? Yeah. Okay. Take care. It's wonderful that all of you are here. I've known Reverend Christopher for many, many years. I've known Rini, a lot of you through Jean and the church, although I never got here. However, it's wonderful that you are treating our friend. And I wrote in her card, the old gang. Some of us are already in the 80s. And we welcome you. Okay, take care.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm going to open the floor. I'm not going to put anyone else on the spot. I'm going to open the floor to anyone that would like to come at this time and give some well wishes.
Excuse me sitting, but I have joined the club of the 80s, so therefore I'm not able to get up like I used to get up. But I just thank God that out of the many years that we have been on this earth, I've had 40 years of friendship with Miss Jean. We don't hold anything against each other. What we have to say, we come out and we say. We speak freely to each other. We don't keep anything in. At times, Jean will jump at me and I'll jump at her, but we pay her no attention because she is a loving person. Her bark is worse than the bite. And I met her in Fountain Spring Baptist Church. That's where we met. And that's how we met. A few words I told her, I didn't know her well, and she said, well, you have no right to tell me that. I said, but I told you that, didn't I? And from then on, we have been friends. Thank God for it. Love you.
Okay, I am May, and I am the first person that Jean met when she came to New York City. She was my roommate at 640. We can't talk about that. And there are some young people back there. My daughter, Wanda, and Gail. And if she survived those three, she will survive anything. Because those three little girls gave me a run for her money. Gail used to have her reading stories until her tongue hang out. And then if Dean would say, I'm finished, and Gail would say, so what, I'll read myself. And she'd go on to read. But we're all here today, Jeannie, for you. And you know that. We are there all the time. And we'll be there until the end. We won't tell you how many years it's been. Thank you.
I just want to say happy birthday to you, Jean. But you cannot say that I can't keep a secret any longer. Okay? All right, I do this from the beginning. I was the one that called Bessie. So, say thank you.
Known long. And I will say how many years, because age and years is nothing but pride. 38 years. And I was counting this yesterday on the way home. I met Ms. Long when I was a itty-bitty, roly-poly little kid. And Ms. Long was my teacher. And I was in her class for 3 years. And when you guys were saying mean, I laughed hysterically because we thought she was the meanest. We were scared to go to her class. We didn't want to put it that way. Since it's out in the open. And in the 6th grade, Cheryl Lugo, God rest her soul, taught us the word surly. And when we heard the definition of surly, that's Ms. Long. And we got in trouble with this. But one of the things that Ms. Long taught me, and I'm sure my classmates at the time, was how to have an appreciation for food, the arts, and respect. And there are very few women that I say are in my life, but Ms. Long is one of those ladies. And she has been a part of all of my achievements, the births of my daughters' parties, and she has been there my entire life. And the one thing, and although she said she didn't remember this, that she taught me that stayed with me forever, when we went to her class in September of 1983, she said, we're going to make biscuits. And a bunch of Spanish kids from the Bronx said, why are we going to learn how to make biscuits? And she said, because if you learn how to make bread, you'll eat for life. And with that, I have all these years had an appreciation for food, for cooking, and I am the best cook in my house. So with that, I love you, and I am blessed to have you in my life, and I wish you nothing but
My name is Kathy. I'm probably older than all of the children, I think. I think I am, especially May's children. I think I am the oldest. I bet you thought I couldn't keep the secret. I
you, but I couldn't keep it secret. My aunt has been in my life, some of my cousins' life, my sister's life, and all of them are gone. But my aunt has always been there for my children, and she's the only one in my life right now that can calm me down. All I can say is I love you, and I don't ever think that I can do without you. I was happy birthday to me and right there.
Hi. My name is Susan. Miss Jean is my godmother. And in every sense of the word, a godmother is a person that's sent by God to be a mother and to love you and care and nourish you like a mother would do. And that's what she is to me. So happy birthday, Miss Jean. You know I love you. And she talked about being mean. Okay. I was talking to Ralphie and he was talking about how she used to be in school. I said, I'm a grown woman and she has made me cry. Okay? But she was sorry. She apologized so much. She almost cried because I started crying. But sometimes she's that mean, sometimes it's just, you know. But she loves it. She loves us all. And we know the way she is, but she doesn't mean any harm. All right, Miss Jean, happy birthday.
I love you very much. You are like a sister that I never had. You truly are. And you're so kind and loving and giving. And I thank you for everything that you have taught me down in that kitchen. Because I thought that I could. But when I went down there with you taught me so much. And I appreciate everything that you have taught me. Happy birthday and have many more. Jane, I called you this morning to wish you a happy birthday. And again, I said happy birthday. With much love, happiness. Yes, you are me. We all know that. But in a good way. In a good way. Take care and many, many more.
Jean, it's been a pleasure working with you, the times that we've worked together. I've learned a lot from you. I love you. I know sometimes I feel bruised by how, things you may say to me, but I know you love me. And I take it all in stride. I learn a lot from you, and I realize that one of the things about you is that you are loving, you're kind, and you're a blessed person, because you just keep on blessing me in days when I should be blessing you, and I'm saying, oh, she's done this for me. So thank you, God bless you, and may you have many, many more. I love you.
I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and wish you many more. I love you too. Thank you.
I love you so much. And Jean has been in my life, I would say, since I've been a member of Fountain's Ring, which is about 35 years. And she has helped me tremendously with my family. My son is freshman, Alan Jr. And I just appreciate you and I love you and happy birthday.
Oh, Ms. Long, I just wanted to say happy birthday to you. I am so happy that I'm here in New York to help you celebrate. And I just want everybody to know that I've been knowing Ms. Long for a couple of years now through my brother Earl and my mother. And she has been a tremendous help to me and my family. And I just want you to know how my mother just talked and praised you and talked about all the good things you had done for us, and we really appreciate it, and I'm wishing you a very, very happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, Jane. Willie, yes. I'll be nice.
Say happy birthday to you. I'm so glad I was able to make it to New York for your birthday.
Okay, you missed what the said.
Happy birthday to you. I love you. I love you so much. so I'll be calling you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Eugene. Happy birthday to Francois. Thank you so much for those 3 things. Okay?
I came to Fountain Spring about 32 years ago with my 4-year-old daughter, which is now grown. And I was impressed because we had a wonderful youth choir and I wanted her to participate, but she wasn't ready to sing. And they started giving her parts in the Black History program, and she always included us, and she treated me like a daughter. Miss Long, I love you with all my heart. Happy birthday, and I wish you many, many more. God bless you.
That's how you know it's me. I just want to say I love you so much. You've been there for me since, my mom said, since I was 4 years old. And this mean person that people speak of, I don't know who she is, because you always loved me like I was your own. And now that I'm married and I have my own children, you treat my children like they're your children. I thank you and I love you. Just keep being the beautiful person that you are.
Begging. Are you kidding me? Say happy birthday. Say give me a chance to say happy birthday to Jean. Yeah, baking a cake.
Mama too. You are worth traveling from San Diego, Madrid, anywhere. I don't care what anyone else says about what you did, how you made me feel, how you continue to make me feel. 6th grade graduation dress, I still have it. Prom shawl, I still have it. Wedding shawl, I still have it. The cakes everyone knows, but you are a supreme seamstress. What you've done in my life, for me to say Mama too, how you've inspired me to be the woman I am. God bless you. Don't ever forget. I love you.
My sister, so she cries and I cry. I have to say that I think about I'm just thinking of every major event in my life. As my mom said, everything from graduation to my high school graduation, college graduation, when I went to med school, when I got married. 1 month ago when we had the memorial celebration when my father passed away. Anything major in my life that has happened, Jeannie has been there. Those are all the major things. Anything minor that has happened, yes, Jeannie has been in the kitchen, always helping us. And she is part of our family, she's been part of my life. And something really interesting, when I wanted to, I can't even remember how young I was, I'm 53 now, I'm almost 53, but when I wanted to get hair extensions, Jeannie gave me the money. That was a long time ago. Nope, I didn't. I think I asked my father, and he was like, "What's that?" And he was like, "No, but Jeannie, you gave me the money." So, and look at that, $1 billion. Anyway, I can't tell you enough that those are all. You just being there, you've encouraged me. You just being there, you've encouraged me so much to just be who I am. I know I am everyone in my family. I know I've driven you all crazy, all of this table here. I've driven you all crazy. But I love you so very much. And I know I've asked you all the weird questions about who your boyfriend is and why don't
love you, Guy. I know I've always had some great tests, but I know more than anything, I know you love me. I hope you know. I know you love me, Jeannie, and I hope you know how much I love you very much. And happy birthday. God bless you.
Well, first of all, from the birthday girl yesterday, who's your godmother, Lori Dawn said, make sure I wish you a happy birthday. And you know why she's not here.
We spoke last night.
I know you did. But anyway, I met Jean through my mom because they've been the closest of friends for years. I arrived at Fountain Springs when I was about 24, and I just fell in love with Jean. She yelled at me the first time too, that's okay. But I was like, that's all right, this too shall pass. But she is and has been, once I had Lori Dawn had pinafore dresses, all little dresses. She was sewn away, and Lori was like dressed like a little doll baby. Every week it was a different dress. And I still save them, I still have them. Yes, I still have them. One day maybe I'll have time.
Oh, please.
But I will save them. But, and comrades would spend time with Jean, and they'd sit and laugh and talk, and she'd tell me about their afternoons. And it's just, she's priceless. She's absolutely priceless. That's all I can say about it. You are a gem to everyone.
Hello, Mama Jean. Hello. I just want to say, you know how much you mean to me. You have always been there for me, through thick and through thin. You seem to know when something is going on. And you give me that phone call and you talk to me for as long as I need to stay on the phone. You've taken me under your wing and you taught me how to bake. I mean, bake from scratch, so I know how to make all of those delicious cakes also. And I thank you for that. Thank you for allowing me to be under your wing. And the meanness, you don't mean it. You say it, but you don't mean it. You don't mean it. Bev said I was scared. You scared of her? Why you scared of her? I was like, I'm just out of her way, but she's but I know it comes from love. I know it comes from a place of love. And I love you, and I'm happy God bless you to be in my life.
Happy birthday. And thank you for teaching us everything. I mean, what would we be without you at Fountain Spring Baptist Church? You and Ms. Prelow were the backbone of the youth department. And I have been blessed my entire life to know you both. Y'all are synonymous with each other. Y'all are like ebony and ivory. So celebrating one without the other to me is almost like, it's not right. But specifically to you, I'm glad I'm an adult now, because that meanness people talk about, you had it when I was young. You didn't care who I was, who my father, grandfather, none of that. You were on me like white on rice, and I appreciate it. But now that I'm grown, and we can sit around and heckle the big man together in the audience at the church, that's fun to me. I love it. He gets up, starts talking, and you say something, I'm right behind you. I love it. I thank God for you. I thank God for the cakes. Me and the big man fight over them often, but he knows. He got to hide them from me because I got a little more room. I can handle them. I thank you for those, the red velvets and the chocolates. I love them both. Love you. There's just so many things I can say about you. You meant so much to me in so many different stages. Like when I started chaperoning with the Urban League, and I got to hang out with you guys, and it was like a whole nother world opened up to me. Thank you. Classic ladies. Y'all going out of style. We need to bring it back. Young ladies, please. Pick the ear of the older ladies in here. These classic ladies are going out of style. And we thank you. Love you. Tanya, learn something from the Jews. Learn something from the Jews. Stop snatching.
Stand up, dude. Talk about all those ladies' cakes you do.
I just want to say happy birthday, and I'm with Deborah's daughter, Thea. I've never seen you mean, at least not to me. Wow, you missed out. You've always been the nicest person to me, and also my friend Dwayne. Well, my brother Dwayne, you've always been the nicest person to us. Nothing but smiles. If you know we're sick, we can expect the package. And I know Tim used to get mad when you used to make me the chicken soup because I went to hers afterwards. And like I said, nothing but nice. Nothing but nice. And I appreciate you. And I thank you for all the cakes. And I remember I picked you up in the morning. We was going for Rev's anniversary. And I was like, hold on, let me go get something to snack on. That next day, I had a cake. I didn't even ask for it. You was like, I should never have to go to the store and buy something to snack on. And you made me a cake. And you was like, let me know when you run out, I'll make you another one. And I think, and I really thank you for that. And I love you. My family loves you. And I thank you. And have a happy birthday in the future.
Talking to Stacy, I've known you since I've been here. But we never got dresses. We started feeling some kind of way. We didn't even know everybody got dresses. We didn't get dresses. You owe us some dresses. I mean, we got the cakes and everything, but I feel, you know how they say FOMO, fear of missing out?
But you had all the dresses.
Yeah, but I didn't have your dress. But it's okay. Happy birthday. We love you.
Hi, Ms. Long. I just want to wish you a happy birthday. And I just pray that God continues with many, many more celebrations. Yes. And I just love you very much. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. But I thank you for your wisdom. I thank you for respecting me in my adult space and also mothering me as a child. I love you. And I just thank God that He has blessed you with 80 years and that you're healthy. You're still mean, but we'll take me. We'll take me, but I love you, okay? Well, shoot, okay. I love you. Happy birthday. Okay, so, yes. What's happening right now?
On behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank Tanya, Susan, Juanita, Jewel, Consuela, Veronica, Dolores, Dave. And if I leave anybody out, please forgive me. But I want to thank all those who put this day together. Because believe me, you couldn't have done it for a more deserving person. Thank you so much.
I just have to do some thank yous now as well. I have to thank my family because I could not have done this without my family. My aunties, Cheddar, Joelle, my mom, my cousin Veronica, my friend Yvette, who didn't even know she was working. She came cute. She's in flats now. Noel, thank you. He like single-handedly helped me put this together. And if I'm leaving, and I'd like to thank all of you for trusting me, because I know a lot of you don't know me. And so you just guys just got this phone call or this flyer in the mail saying, give me $50. And I have to say thank you so much because most of you, and I say most of you did it without hesitation. And you trusted, and I appreciate that, and I thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you, like I said, because I had 38 people until like 2 weeks ago. And then y'all came through in the last 2 weeks strong. But I didn't want to say no to anyone because this was about Auntie. And so I wanted everyone that could be here to be here, and I felt like if we had to sit on laps, we were going to sit on laps. We were going to make it work. So I thank you guys. So without further ado, we are going to actually start with the food. So as you can see, like I said, we are a little cramped. So we're going to have to do this in sections. Please just work with me. If y'all can't wait, I'm going to
I think I'll stand. Move the table off.
I don't have time for urgent care tonight.
I don't want to go to urgent care. What a glorious day that this is in the Lord. I'm glad to be at this point in my life. I'm thankful to God for where He has brought me from and led me here with all of the beautiful people I've met along the way. I thank God for all of my children, from grade school to college to medical school, and to all of my church family. I don't really know where I would be at this present time without the love that was showered upon me from my early days at Fountain Spring Baptist Church. I went there at a time when I was at a low point in my life, and I think that May can attest to that. I had just gotten my master's from NYU, and I went away on vacation, and I came back to no job. I was laid off in 1976. And throughout that time, I came to realize that I needed more than what I thought I could do for myself. And I found Fountain Spring Baptist Church. I wanted to be a part of a small family church, and here we are. And I thank God for that. And my friends are will always be my friends because we have a strong bond. They tolerate me. I say what I want to say. And they may not call me in 3 days, but I realize somewhere along the way I need to call them because I don't want the relationship, the friendship to end. And we are an understanding bunch. We each respect each other's space and rights. I'm the only one allowed to get into everybody else's space. And they allow me to do it because they know I don't mean any harm. And that's from the church house to the every other house. No, I didn't get to the White House yet. But I just thank God for all of you. And I'm surprised, I was so shocked when I got in because Tanya took me to a place where I said I wanted to go. And when we got there, she said, Susan called and said the place is crowded. I said, well, I'm hungry, so you go inside and taste the place. So she came back and here we are. And when I got here and saw all of the people, I said, what is this? And the tears started and I said, no, Lord, I don't want to do this. I should be happy all this day. I got up well pleased this morning, thanking God for the day. Calvin, I see you. And I'm just grateful to be here. And thanks to all of you.
That's it?
I think so. I think I covered everything.
Can you sing some for us, please? Sing a little song.
And, oh, you want me to sing?
I want you to sing.
I'm like, okay. All of you for putting this together and for my friends not letting on that they would see me today. Thanks to all of the servants and all of my little children. Thanks to all of you. And Ralph, I'm so glad that you and your wife made your way here. I don't know how they got in touch with you, but it really doesn't matter. It's the friendship. Friendship is the thing. And the rest of the
My dynamic duo.
Okay, I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Yes, Susan, yeah, it's Susan time.
Okay, and my children understand that. Wanda, Gail, Ginger, no, Ginger didn't get as much as the rest of the kids. See, because Ginger moved away. So she she didn't get everything. Okay, but the rest of you. And Raphael. Okay. Thanks for the card, the gifts. I think I remember everything. I didn't have time to get a speech together.
There goes that mean lady coming. Let's sit down. She want to give us our
Right, come on up here. Come on, come on. Let's go. Come on, come on. All that chicken and them oxtails and that rice. Give him a round of applause,
Baccarat,